On the second of our team takedown drills here, we have Jim Carpenter, who's got a background in combat karate and weighs about 320. You don't want him mad at his wife, just lost his job, just put about a gallon of beer in him. Unless you know what you're doing, you don't want to try to take this guy. When we come in on this one, it's not going to be the cross arm this time. We're going to go in with the parallel arm. If I come in with the cross arm, I have some leverage, but Jim is a very bulky guy, and this kind of a hold may not put enough pressure on him to actually make this happen. So an alternative to this is to come in with the parallel arm. As I come in, I'm going to lock his shoulder and make sure the knife edge of my hand is in his shoulder joint. I'm going to be lifting up on his upper arm with my elbow and driving straight down into his shoulder joint with the knife edge. Remember your grappler grip, reach over your thumb. Don't do this, reach over your thumb so that you have that hand really compact. Now as Brian and I come in, we're just simultaneously going to shoot through, lock, bring him forward, and once he's bent forward, then we can bring the redwood down somewhat gently, but the idea is to get him moving in a certain direction, because when Jim just roots down, there's no way to take him anywhere. We've got to get him leaning one direction or another. So with this one, it's going to be with the parallel arm coming in and turning it into a shoulder lock. Be sure as you go in, you're looking at your palm when you come out the other side. Okay, with Jim over there, Brian and I have got to deal with this poor mad guy. Step back a couple more steps. Here we come. Break. Okay. There's the hammer locks. Nice hands. Good. Thank you. We'll try this from another angle so you can see each of us in different positions. Again, we come in, break, and then the handcuffs go in. Now we're going to show you this from another angle with Jim's back to you, because there's a couple of things I want you to see. This particular lock will probably turn into a hammer lock once you get the person on their face. Now this of course is perfect for us because it puts the hands in cuffing position, and when done right in a team maneuver, both of his hands wind up in a cuffing position almost involuntarily. So if you'll stand right about there, there we go, break. Now notice, as I bring my forearm up, Jim's arm gets bent here. As big as he is, go ahead and try to muscle out of this. He's not going anywhere. We've got all the leverage we need simply by twisting our elbow in as we bring the knee in. These hands are now very close together where we want them. I can keep this hammer lock with a little pressure down on his shoulder and using my chest to press down on his elbow, and I can get my cuffs and get at least one cuff on here, and then Brian can do the same with the other, or with a big guy like this, you might want to go to 2 sets of cuffs. Okay, there's your takedown from the parallel arm going through the hole. Now we want to show you that same thing with a shorter person. Thank you, Jim. You're a hero. Again, with Rebecca here, she's a mad wife, too many kids at home, but let's keep in mind, we don't know that she's had surgery on both of her shoulders. We don't know that, but her lawyer will find it out. So we want to be sure we use just enough control to get the person to the ground. As we come in, break, pressure down, drop in the hips, and notice as we bring the elbow up, there go the hands into the hammer lock. Be sure you control enough, click, click. She's ready to go to jail. Let's start with Rebecca back there. Remember, we're touching as we come in. As we come in, break. Pressure down, just enough pressure. Bring in the elbow. There's your hammer lock. Click, and then Brian can execute the other cuff That way we both keep control because she's not happy. Okay, there's your second team takedown, parallel arm coming into a shoulder block.